Halo TV series moving from Showtime to Paramount Plus.
Ooh.
Yeah, Paramount Plus, it seems like they put a lot of money into that, and they dropped all the news. But Halo going to Paramount Plus now. Man, it's another goddamn thing I have to get.
Yeah.
I know. We were talking about Paramount Plus, and I think it was Bob was like, "What is Paramount Plus? How do you get it?" And she was like, "It's gonna have like CBS Access or whatever into it and stuff too."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a rebranding of CBS Access, basically, but it's like they're pumping a ton of money into
stuff.
it.
Sure.
Well, that's a good upgrade for them.
I'm like, okay,
then.
so you're gonna have Paramount movies and stuff from there. Like, is that stuff not gonna be on like HBO and Netflix anymore? Then does that mean that the stuff that Netflix is gonna start going all original and gonna start losing Paramount stuff, and Sony gets their own one, and like eventually it's just gonna be that, and you're just paying for each of theirs. I was like, I wish there was a way that you could like get a bundle of all of it together and just pay, and maybe you get some stuff you don't want even, but you always have what you want to watch.
That's what TV did, and then they just kept adding stuff you didn't want and taking away the stuff that you did.
I know. So I don't know. It's weird, but
I mean, the nice thing is that you can you could have all of them at once, yes, but you could also just. I'm only going to have Netflix for this month.
Sure.
Pay for Netflix.
Yeah.
You're not going to watch it all.
Sure.
Binge the shows that you want to.
Yeah, in 6 months I'll get Paramount whenever there's a couple shows I want to watch. You can
That's
do that.
true.
That's a thing you could do too.
You couldn't do that in cable.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. Like,
Except if you want the good deal for the year package.
Yeah.
I can choose at the end of the year to get Disney Plus and then watch WandaVision and Loki and watch all the stuff that they had come out that year, rather than just like I better get it right now because I want to watch that show.
But what they're banking on is that most people, once you actually get something, you're way less likely to get rid of
Cancel
it.
it and stuff, yeah.
So,
Sure.
like, you might be spending $60 like you would on cable, but at the very least, you have some element of choice about it too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I mean the thing with cable was that I'm looking through the guide and I can't find anything I want to watch, but I'm paying for this and there's nothing there. That was the nice thing about like some
Or
of the
like I'm just watching all these commercials.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's some of the nice things about like the TiVo and the on-demand kind of stuff is like, well, I'm going to TiVo, this TV show, or I know this movie comes out here on Stars on Thursday, but I'm not going to be around, so I'm going to record it and I'll watch it when I want to later on. But now you can just do that with anything.
Yep.
So it's just hopefully that thing, whatever you're wanting to watch is somewhere. Like I said with my horror movie thing, I've been trying to be like, where can I watch this? I'm like, damn it, I can't find this movie. Like I want to watch, Predator maybe,
Sure.
But like it's not on HBO Max and it's not on Netflix, but it's on Amazon maybe. But maybe it's not on Amazon Prime. I can buy it though.
Yeah, or rent it for like $6 or whatever.
So it's just finding it what it is you want and where you can get it. So that's why I was wondering what all Paramount was going to have.
Well, we're going to get into that. I have a gigantic list. All right, so let me go through this list, and if it sounds interesting, I will read the little excerpt. If not, I will move on. So we're starting off with scripted dramas.
Okay.
This is all Paramount Plus stuff that's coming.
Gotcha.
So
whole library.
Yep. Criminal Minds.
Oh, okay.
Carmen and I have been watching
I never watched
a lot
it,
of
but
that.
I remember that.
So that is, it's returning with a new scripted series that brings the team back together. So,
yes.
Flashdance.
Flash Dance.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember the stool pulling a chain and the water splashing?
Is that Flash Dance though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
So they're making a series about that?
Yep. A young woman struggles to make her mark in ballet world while navigating romance, money, art, friendship, and how to love herself. Award-winning Mad Men writer Tracy McMillan is writing and executive producing the drama series.
You know,
That was
we
like
need
the
like two or each of us has like a care, don't care. It'd be interesting to have that as you're saying things. You know,
You guys can make one.
nah, too late.
Too late.
And
See, that's
lazy.
the first thing I thought of, but I was like, that's not what it was called, was it? But
Yeah.
Okay.
Halo.
Okay. We kind of talked about that a little bit. So the
Yeah.
Halo series going there. That's a live action one? Or was that animated? That was a live action one, wasn't
So
it?
far as I know, it's
Live
live
action.
action. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they mentioned that. So we'll do like as soon as you hear it, thumbs up, thumbs down, or you don't care, middle thumb. That's what I'll do.
Or tell me more.
Okay.
I'll just
is
ask
there
a
any,
question like
like-
I've been doing.
Okay.
If I
Is
want,
there any
wanna
like
know
casting news for the Halo series?
Not in this article.
Okay.
No.
That's all I was curious about.
Landman.
something. What?
I don't know nothing about
Landman.
Landman. Is that like
I
a
don't know what that
superhero and he can turn into the landscape?
Yep.
Like I'm gonna be like
Is it-
industry, and he just smogs you.
You said it's dramas, right?
Yeah.
So is it like a land shark?
Set in the proverbial boom towns of West Texas, Landman is a modern-day tale of fortune-seeking in the world of oil rigs.
Yes. Right.
I don't know that I'm. I don't know if I'm
expect
interested in
that
that one.
Okay.
Love story.
Love Story. Is this a sequel to Marriage Story?
There's probably not a sequel to that.
It's a
one, 'cause
prequel.
That one.
It's-
That one.
It's a series based on the award-winning film
Okay.
Love Story.
Yeah. Don't care.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown?
I don't know what that is.
Nah.
Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Oh.
Yes, tell me more.
I mean, I'm happy for Star Trek fans.
The next installment
I
of the
don't care.
popular Star Trek franchise is based on the years Captain Christopher Pike manned the helm of the USS Enterprise. The series will follow Captain Pike, Science Officer Spock, and Number One in the decade before Captain Kirk boarded the USS Enterprise.
Is Pike someone like from the original series
Yep.
that you kind of
Yes.
Yeah,
He,
so-
he's the captain from the pilot that didn't test well with audiences, so they
like? So they're gonna try it again.
so
Well,
they
it'll be a
they-
new actor.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
that was
Pike's
the
also
pilot
was-
to the original series, and then they got William Shatner as the captain,
Yeah.
and it was great.
And then in the J.J. Abrams, new stuff, wasn't Pike like his mentor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he is in the original series as well.
Yeah,
He-
okay, gotcha.
Both of them existed.
So this is going before the original series then.
Yeah, this is the first voyages of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before Kirk
Before
became
Kirk, but there's still
captain.
Spock.
Yes.
Yeah, there's still Spock.
Interesting.
Spock was the science officer
I
for
wonder
Pike.
who they'll get to be Spock.
I don't know.
You know.
Keep Zachary Quinto.
I mean, Zachary Quinto does an amazing job,
Yeah.
and Vulcans
that-
age slower than humans, so
True.
there's nothing saying that he couldn't.
True.
The Italian Job.
Okay. Remakes.
Okay.
Is it a series or is it a movie?
These are all TV series.
All TV series.
Okay.
Okay. all
all
right.
TV
Interesting.
series.
I've seen the movie. I think at some point.
So it's like an ongoing, like,
When the
Heist?
grandchildren of the
Well-
legendary Charlie Crocker inherit his old safety deposit box, the quest for the infamous Italian bullion is reignited.
I think that movie could do well with like some extended elements to it, but it also might be a thing where it's like this is a series, like one series. It's not going to be 5 seasons long.
Like a limited
Yeah.
series.
It might. I don't know. It just depends what they do.
Yeah.
Because they might want to tell more stories and
Yeah.
branch it out much bigger than
Gotcha.
what Italian Job.
I could see that. Like, if they make it like a really deep intrigue and like espionage kind of feel
maybe
to
do
it, you
that.
could stretch it out a little.
It's the movie I'm thinking of, right? There's the Mini Coopers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same one? Jason Statham,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, that was a remake of a original film that was,
Okay.
but yeah.
I'm thinking of the right one. I think.
I think the casting might have been announced, so I'm trying to look it up real quick.
For Italian Job?
For Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear about that.
Anson Mount is Pike.
Okay.
Ethan Peck is Spock.
Ooh,
And Rebecca
haven't heard it.
Romagen is Number One.
Okay.
Who's playing Pike?
Pike is Anson Mount. Anson Mount.
Okay. Yeah. So this is isn't this the guy from Inhumans, Aaron?
Maybe yeah. The guy
Yeah.
that
Didn't
doesn't
he
talk.
play the?
Yeah.
I just opened up to look at him. Yeah, I think so.
Black Bolt is what
Black
people are
Bolt,
saying.
Yeah. The guy who. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? I loved him in that show,
Even though he couldn't talk,
but I hated that show.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the guy that whenever he talked, like, shit went everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
His power is his voice.
I'm Star Trek Discovery.
Rebecca is the original Mystique, apparently.
Oh, Rebecca.
Oh,
Romaine.
Rebecca Romaine.
Remain, is that how you say it?
Okay. Well, there goes just my Okay.
Okay.
Cool. When you say that, I'm like Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Is it Romaine Stamos anymore? I don't know.
It just says Rebecca. Not on IMDb anyway.
Gotcha.
She's gonna be who?
She's
Number
gonna
one.
be Number One,
Okay.
which is like the Riker role in,
Yeah.
in Next Gen.
Oh,
It's like
they don't even get names.
CEO, executive commander.
I mean,
Okay.
they might have not like
So-
given
First
her
mate.
character a name yet. I
This
don't
is
know.
the same Spock that's in
Or
Star
X-O,
Trek
rather.
Discovery.
Yes.
Is what they're using for Spock. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what. That's the newest one they've done, right? Star Trek Discovery.
I don't know.
Picard's the newest one, right? Or was Discovery after Picard?
I think Discovery's ongoing.
Okay.
So they're taking what's going now and just going back in the past with. If it's a young aging kind of thing that you were talking about, maybe it works out better,
Maybe.
and they can tie those two series together. But okay.
Next one is The Man Who Fell to Earth,
Okay.
Is this a Superman?
starring Oscar-nominated and BAFTA winner. Oh man, I cannot read that name at all. Chuetel. I can't do the last one. Is based on the Walter Tevis novel of the same name and iconic film starring David Bowie. The series will follow a new alien character who arrives at Earth at a turning point in human evolution and must confront his own past to determine our future.
They make a reference to that in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Jodie's first episode was called "The Woman Who Fell to Earth."
Gotcha.
Yeah. Cool.
The Offer.
Don't know what that is.
The Parallax View.
Oh,
Wha-
it's Mordo from Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his first name either.
Chiwetel.
Yeah.
Maybe. Why 1883. Yellowstone spinoff, working title.
Oh, is that the one with Kevin Costner?
Oh,
Yellowstone?
okay, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Jancy watches that show.
I thought about watching it. It's like a western, but it looks
like
kind of
Gangster Cowboys.
Something like that, yeah.
And then from there, we move to Kids and Family,
Okay.
which includes Avatar, which we talked about.
Yes,
Okay.
we got some Nickelodeon stuff.
Well, I mean,
then.
yeah, if it's Paramount covering some Nickelodeon things, I wonder if they'll be bringing some things back or if they're going to...
Well, yeah, there are some. A new live-action series based on Dora the Explorer.
They
Okay.
attempted a movie with that. I don't know if it did well.
Did that do well? That
don't
came
know.
out,
I
right?
don't know.
A new chapter in iCarly.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard about that.
Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Underyears, the first ever spin-off to SpongeBob SquarePants.
So young SpongeBob.
When he was still attached to the coral.
That's in that, like, young Sheldon and young Rock, young SpongeBob. Okay.
I don't know if it's on this list. Maybe it is in movies, but also a new SpongeBob movie is supposed to be coming to this thing too.
Well, hopefully it's, what is it? Tom Kennedy? Who does SpongeBob's voice?
Tom Kane.
Nope.
No, it is something. Is it Tom Kenny?
That sounds right.
Kenny sounds right.
Yeah, Tom Kenny. Yep.
Rugrats, an all-new series featuring Nick's iconic babies back together with the original voice cast in new CG animation.
The original voice
Ooh,
cast.
CG.
Dang.
Wow.
Interesting.
I used to watch Rugrats all the time.
Hey, man, I like Rugrats.
I even watched when they grew up
Yeah.
and their movies.
Let me.
I like when those babies try to understand complex situations and get them wrong.
Yeah. Or when Chucky just loses his glasses and is scared of everything.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
Let me show you guys
Phil
a
and Lil
picture.
being gross.
Yeah.
Rick, can you?
Or how Tommy Pickles always has the answer in his diaper.
Or how they have a Godzilla named Reptar.
Ah, I love
Yeah.
Reptar.
Or how
they're-
sad Phil Pickles' life really is and how he seems depressed.
and he can never invent anything
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
Or how they're afraid of the sunbird.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Here it comes
Or
the
how
sunbird.
when they tried to comprehend the concept of
Doo-doo-doo.
God and called him Bob.
Yeah.
We're really throwing some Rugrats deep cuts, Aaron.
Yeah. I loved it. It was so good.
It was a good show.
You know, I've heard all of those things before.
There's the.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Spike, that's the dog's
Man, that
name.
definitely looks a little more CGI'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the original art, but it's 3Dified.
Dang it. What was the neighbor girl's name? I forget.
She was introduced later, right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't remember.
And then
her
Chucky,
name.
didn't Chucky also get a sister? That was introduced in a movie.
Yeah.
Susie.
Was
Susie.
Susie her name? Okay.
That's what everybody's
Susie-
saying.
yeah,
I don't
Susie.
know.
Susie something.
Yeah, it was Susie. She was she's more like Angelica's age, right?
Yeah. She was an older kid.
Should be good.
We're back.
Yep.
Next
Right.
show.
Alert! No sound! No sound!
We're
No,
back.
no, it's-
We're
it's
back.
definitely fixed.
We
No,
fixed
yeah,
it.
I'm just
Uh,
reading chat.
The next show in Kids and Family, Star Trek Prodigy,
Okay.
So cartoon for kids?
animated.
Okay.
It's not like
Is that can I not say cartoon? Is that like offensive now or
No,
okay.
no, it's
I just
Yeah,
said a
it's
cartoon. He's like
offensive.
animated. I'm like, sorry.
Well, Castlevania's not for kids, right?
there was a Star Trek
Sure.
cartoon before.
Was there?
Yeah, absolutely.
there's one that's currently being produced, isn't there? It's like Lower Decks, I think is what it's called.
I don't know. There's
Oh, that's like a
It's-
comedy show.
That's like a
yeah.
adult comedy, yeah.
maybe, but no. I mean, way back, there was a Star Trek cartoon.
Was there?
I'm almost positive.
Okay. I mean, I believe
I'm not
you.
making this up.
No,
There
it's-
was a Star Trek the animated
There's the
series in
Droids cartoon.
1973.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
it.
the one. But I'd never watched that. But maybe that wasn't like for kids. Like maybe that was.
It had 2 seasons on Sci-Fi. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. These
must have
guys,
liked it.
they're drawn as like that is, like that's Captain Kirk. It looks like from
Yeah,
like, what
well,
I've seen. That's
It's the animated series that's based on the original series.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like they look pretty good.
Yep.
And then perhaps the most perplexing, a live-action take on the Fairly Odd Parents.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
What? Is there any
Casting?
casting for it or anything yet?
Let me see.
Live action,
that song.
Fairly Odd
I wonder if they'll
Parents?
make their heads big and weird.
A movie or a show?
I think it's a show.
Huh.
For kids?
Let's see here.
I hope they keep the song.
I didn't even realize there was a movie. Did you know there was a movie with Drake Bell as Timmy Turner?
No.
Yeah, it came out in 2011.
A live,
anything
wait,
about
a live
that.
action movie?
Yeah.
I think I'd heard about that a little bit.
I feel like I saw
never
the
watched
same
the show,
10
so I didn't
episodes
watch
of
the
Fairly
movie.
Odd Parents like 100 times, and that's it.
I don't think I remember this.
I definitely
in
do
the
not
world?
remember this. I can't find any casting for the show
Huh.
with a quick Google search.
I wonder if that's the route they're gonna go because they have like
Fairly
CGI
Odd
fairies.
Parents. Wait, they have CGI. Where's this at?
I will show.
Show.
There's like real people, but the fairies are like CGI'd.
Let me.
So it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I mean, there's like a mixture of the two. Yeah.
This one's
So
kinda
it could be
blurry,
similar to
but-
that. I wonder how many. Is it only the one?
Somebody said there's 3 movies.
All right, let me see here.
I see something about summer, so I think there's at least 2. Yeah.
I think I hate
The Fairly Odd
it.
Parents film series. Yeah. Fairly Odd Movie, Fairly Odd Christmas, and a Fairly Odd Summer.
I think that's a no for me, dog. I don't know. Maybe it'll be awesome.
But-
nah.
But Cosmo, Eric,
Yeah,
was voiced by
Mhm.
Jason Alexander.
he's good, but he might not be that good. He's great.
Just listen to the movie.
Yeah.
Who does he do?
Who? Jason Alexander?
George Costanza.
He does.
Oh,
He does
okay.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
But where else do I know him from? Was my real question I should have asked.
I am open to feeling bad about my judgment.
Okay. That's good.
You're open to it?
Yep.
Are we interested at all in reality shows?
Not really.
Okay,
I mean, not unless
It
it's
depends.
like, like The Greatest Hunt and we're hunting people or something.
I mean, I recognize a few of these names, but there's nothing here that
Is there any Great British Baking Show?
No.
Nothing like that.
No.
Is there any like
I mean,
Catfish or
some of them
anything?
sound kind of funny. So there's Big Brother live feeds.
Big Brother.
Yeah.
Is that still around?
Yeah.
So is that just literally like it's Big Brother, but you can just tap in and it's live?
It says exclusive pass to the show where fans have the opportunity to watch all the action inside the Big Brother
Oh my
house.
God! You have like
Yeah.
oh shit! I don't. Give
It's
a
that
shit.
joke that we
I do
made
not
about
Is it
care.
what we
putting-
talk about doing for Blind Wave? Where it's
Yeah.
like, let's just put cameras. They can look at it 24-hour feed. They can see what's going on at the wave cave.
Yep.
But there's no
That's-
audio.
That's
Dating,
terrible.
It's like the 420 cam then.
Yeah, but it's all over them. They can look at it whenever they wanted to.
Huh, how about that? So we gotta do like make a poll. Does people want to see Big Brother Blind Wave?
I'll give you this one at least. Dating naked, the most vulnerable social experiment returns to bring dating back to its most honest, unguarded, and naked form.
See,
Can these modern daters strip back their preconceived notions, carefully curated image, and their clothes to reveal their true selves and find love?
so you go on a first date, but you're naked.
Yeah.
See,
It's-
the thing is,
it's just
is
selling
that,
sex.
I think that's stupid. But then I'm like, I might watch one. You know, I want to see
Yeah.
what that's like. But then I end up watching. I'm like, I feel like I wasted my time. It's like when I get KFC. I'm like, man, this is great as I'm eating it, and then I'm done. I'm like, this is bullshit. I shouldn't eat this.
Oh, there goes
What?
that KFC
Eric,
sponsorship.
I know.
When do you
Damn
ever
it.
think about that?
I do.
Because he's not full.
I sometimes after like after like just a good meal, you're like, man, it was a great meal. But sometimes after KFC, I'm just like, it's a
This was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
This is a mistake.
So I'm going to move on to comedy.
Okay.
Okay.
This one has me pretty excited, I have to
Okay.
say.
All right.
It's
More than the naked dating.
it's a big one.
Okay.
I would watch an episode of Naked Dating, I think. Just out of curiosity.
Sure.
Sounds like
I'd
something
watch that
Carmen's gonna
episode.
watch.
This show's coming back.
Okay.
Frasier.
Oh,
Oh, Dr. Fraser Crane.
Yeah.
Holy
What?
shit!
Wasn't that
Casting
I-
news
I
now.
love Frasier. Well,
Yeah.
it's gonna from what I read before, I read another article about it. It's going to have as many as the living cast members as possible.
Okay,
Oh,
we did
that's
lose their father.
amazing.
Wasn't that a
a
Kelsey?
while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
it
he
was,
is
it was
coming
a
back.
spinoff of Cheers, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I love
crazy.
Love Frasier.
Yeah,
That's
Frasier has
amazing.
like a pretty healthy fan base, so that makes sense that they would do that. I'm surprised that he would go back to it, but that's cool.
Carmen says, "Excuse you. I'd rather watch Love Islands. Thank you."
Love Island was another one that was on the list that I skipped over.
There you go, Carmen.
I don't know what that one is.
It's basically they put like
It's an extension of a existing reality show.
hyper, like preppy, attractive people.
A group
On
of
an-
single people move to a luxury villa in hope of finding love and the summer of their life.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, when I hear stuff like that, I just like think about the idea that, you know, when you're a kid and someone said like, "Hey, I'm on a TV show," you're like, "Oh my God, that's crazy. It's really special. You must be really talented." But then they have that kind of thing. It's like, oh, there's so many people like that now with all these shitty reality shows.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not that special anymore.
It seems like you have to be a shitty, like backstabbing person to get on those shows.
I mean, that's
because
that's who you want.
that causes drama.
Yeah.
It makes it like more exciting to watch or whatever. But I just hate those people.
There's a wrestler, Darby Allin, for AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of his first things was he was on a reality show, and it was about like, you know, craziest first date stories or whatever. And his was, like they would hire actors to like portray the events
Okay.
for the thing, you know. And the one he was portraying was like this couple had sex, and then all of a sudden they realized they were having sex on a beehive. So he's just like running naked, being chased by bees.
What?
Stupid. That's what happens. You don't wear clothes on your date.
All right, next one. Also a return
Okay.
that no one knew they needed, maybe.
All right.
Grease, The Rise of the Pink Ladies.
A comedy?
Yeah, this is a comedy show, I think.
Okay.
With both classic and new songs and a diverse cast, this series is a prequel to the unforgettable musical film Grease.
Hmm.
It tells the story of how Frenchie's older sister Jane founded the Pink Ladies.
This is how the Pink
Oh,
Ladies
okay.
get founded before the events of Grease, and then you have Grease 2, and okay.
The only reason I'm not like is that my mom loved Grease.
Really?
She literally went and saw it in the theaters like 50 times.
Wow.
So out of respect, I'm just
You don't like Grease?
I've never seen it.
Oh,
no,
really?
I mean I think it's okay, but I don't need more.
How do you feel about Grease 2?
No.
I've never seen it.
It's okay. It has a sexual reproduction song.
I remember watching Grease 2 and thinking it was like a parody or like a
I
joke.
thought you were gonna do
Yeah.
reproduction, do 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 do,
No.
reproduction.
There's
do, do,
literally
do.
a song in there. Me and my sister laughed about it so much because it was a song about sexual reproduction. Like, where
Was it in,
does the
like-
pollen go?
Oh, so it was like high school health class.
It was
kind
it
of.
was in their health class, and like the kids
Okay.
are going crazy, and the teacher can't control them all and stuff, and they're talking about sex basically,
gosh.
and it's just a funny thing. I don't know.
I
Ridiculous.
like Mr. Wright's take. That's stupid. I will probably still end up watching it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And the next one is Guilty Party,
Okay.
a dark comedy starring Kate Beckinsale as a discredited
Like her.
journalist who finds herself in over her head when she latches onto a story of a young mother sentenced to life in jail for murdering her husband, a crime she claims she did not commit.
Said this is comedy.
This one in particular is a dark comedy.
Dark comedy.
I'd be down for that.
But these are all comedies. Inside Amy Schumer.
I don't want to go there.
Not
So you're
my
saying
thing.
that's a thumbs down?
Reno 911.
Wah!
The Hunt for QAnon.
Yes!
The Hunt for
Oh my
QAnon.
God.
Reno 911
Oh
is
my-
so good, and
Really?
they got
Oh
him
my
on that.
gosh.
What's that one service that was happening where they had like vertical video for like 5 minutes or something like that? They were doing that. I'm like, motherfuckers, don't do that. Do a real Reno 911.
Oh, you're
that
talking
sounds
about
perfect.
Quibi or whatever?
That's kind of cool though.
I'm watching that.
I didn't watch a lot of Reno 911. I caught a little bit here and there,
Oh,
but
man.
I love the tagline there. That'd be
Reno 911 is so great just because, like, it is what reality shows say they're not, which is scripted, loosely, where they're like, all right, hey, we're going to come in. You're the drug dealer. I'm the this. A lady's going to come out and hit you. Go.
Wait, it was
Yeah.
a reality show?
It wasn't a reality
No.
show. What I'm saying is that it's improv actors just doing shit.
Oh,
they would
really?
have a loose idea of stuff, but all the dialogue, all the interactions, it's the actors just bouncing off each other. It's what made it so great. Like, and they
I
would
might
just
have to-
film a bunch of shit. And then the Rear 911 movie in Miami is really good too.
I might have to watch it at some point because I've never seen.
There's
like,
some classic
I think
stuff.
I've seen like clips and parts of a few
Yeah.
things here and there, but I can't tell you.
They have some
character's name or nothing.
fantastic recurring characters, and it's really funny too because all the actors that play the cops, like they can get away with just playing other characters because they just blur their face, you know. So it's like that's so obviously her, you know. But then they just have that character being a recurring character with a blurred face.
That's funny.
It's fucking
See,
brilliant, man.
I never got. I've never seen Reno 911,
Yeah.
and I never got it. Why the big hype and everything? So, after your description of it, I might check it out. Actually,
It's such a fun show, but watch it in the way that you would watch like, you know, Whose Line Is It Anyway more than you would a reality show.
yeah.
But it's supposed to be cops, just funny.
Okay.
I wonder how a show like that would be translated after, you know, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We've heard is going to be different, you know, after recent events and stuff. But I hope it's not changed at all. Going after QAnon, man, it's so funny.
The Hunt
The hunt.
for QAnon. Next one is The Game.
It's time to change the game.
The Triple H.
No. The popular BET sitcom returns with a mix of original cast and new players and will
Oh,
offer a
wait a
modern-day examination
Okay.
of black culture through the prism
Okay.
of pro football.
Interesting.
Okay.
The Harper House.
Harper House. Don't know anything.
It's an animated show. The Weekly Show with Trevor Noah, working title.
Okay.
Okay.
Trevor Noah will star in and produce an initial 6-episode series looking at stories across the societal landscape and talk with the people behind the headlines. People you know, people you don't know, and people you didn't even know you didn't know.
Cool.
I probably would
alright.
watch that.
Yeah, I would watch that definitely.
The last series I have for comedy is Younger.
Younger with Hillary Duff.
Stars Lisa Miller.
Okay.
Probably Liza.
Well, Hillary Duff isn't the star of Younger, I don't think.
A talented editor navigating the highly competitive world of publicizing.
Sounds like the Hillary Duff
Publishing.
Younger thing that I'm thinking of.
Is this like a remake or a continuation of an older show?
It just describes it.
It's,
It doesn't.
it's new. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Darren stars critically acclaimed smash hit Younger. Follows Liza Miller, a talented editor navigating the highly competitive world of publishing. Ready to move on?
Like I didn't know if it was like a remake of a
Who's
show
it starring,
called
Rick, as Liza?
This is Sutton Foster.
Sutton Foster? Okay, yeah. So it's the same one. That's the current Younger one. It stars Sutton Foster. Hillary Duff is in it.
Okay.
It's like one of the co-stars with it. But it might just be transitioning over there.
So it's a sequel to Younger?
It might be. Like, it's going to be older.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't it be older?
But they've had
Like,
7
is it a
seasons.
series called Young and now it's Younger?
They've had 7 seasons so far, I think. Nope, 6 seasons. So the 7th season might be the one going there, maybe.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to diss on Lizzie, okay?
I don't care.
These are comedy movies.
Comedy movies.
Untitled Beavis and Butthead movie.
You could do
That's
that.
coming back.
You could do that.
I never watched it, and I never got it.
Sure.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't think it's for me,
Weirdly enough, you had to watch it to get it.
I guess.
I just love them watching music videos. That was
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah. And then a Workaholics movie.
Oh, okay. That would be good. Workaholics, a television show. You ever watch that? That one's really good. That's a good comedy show.
Haven't.
No?
Don't know it. That's why I'm not funny.
All right.
Probably.
I didn't watch enough comedy shows.
True.
Reno 911. Didn't see it.
Younger, though. You're all
Never
over
seen
that.
Borat.
Yep. No, I never seen Borat. I did hear that. Who's the actor that plays Borat?
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah,
How do you say his
Sacha
name?
Baron Cohen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cohen, yes.
I heard that he has said that he's no longer going to do a Borat anything anymore.
Yeah.
That he had too much time of like, with it being so improv and people not knowing what's going on, like too many situations that he just didn't necessarily want to be in. There was times he
It's
was
not
wearing,
safe.
There's times he was wearing a bulletproof vest
Yeah.
to be able to do the things he was doing and
For
stuff.
the new movie, he lived with these 2 redneck guys that were like super Trump for like 3 weeks. Just to keep staying character and keep like, you know,
Yeah.
people were like, that can't be real, is it? He's like, no, I lived with them.
So yeah, he was like, "There's not gonna be any more Borat movies. I'm done with it now."
That makes
But-
sense. I mean,
Yeah.
at a certain point, it's just so big, he has to keep changing the characters, you know?
Yeah. Next category is music.
Music.
Well, MTV, I think, is part of Paramount.
I mean, that hasn't done music in years.
Behind the Music is returning.
I watched that.
Okay.
From cradle to stage.
Wasn't that VH1? Yeah, okay, never mind.
VH1 Behind the Music?
Yeah.
Or MTV Behind the Music? Maybe they both had one.
I don't think they both. I think it was just VH1.
I don't know.
It says Behind the Music is back. The groundbreaking and prolific music documentary series returns with special new episodes and Best of Vault Remastered.
Gotcha.
From cradle to stage, Unplugged.
Unplugged was good.
I like Unplugged.
was really good.
I like that a lot.
Never heard of any of these.
Unplugged was just like it was an acoustic concert, pretty much.
They're
Okay.
like, here is this band with
Like,
no power.
Nirvana
No.
Unplugged is
So was
So
it
good.
like
Yeah.
what was it? Tiny Desk interviews or something like that, where they just have like a small like gig in like a bookshop or whatever.
I remember shots of it.
I feel like the Unplugged I
kinda
saw
like that.
before wasn't like it was like in a little stage area and stuff that they had, but it wasn't like in a public location or anything. Usually.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Adelphia
Tiny
here.
Desk concert.
Yeah,
NPR.
that's what I was thinking of.
But no, I mean like
Korn had a good one too.
I feel like they had a few different ones, but like yeah, it was just you had an acoustic guitar, you could have like drums and stuff and whatever, but it was just like you didn't have electric guitars, and it was just it was their songs, but just a little different.
You could do that, or you could do the exact opposite, like Metallica did, and have a full orchestra.
Sure.
Seems like this is going to be sporadic. It says several times a year.
Yeah.
MTV Unplugged events featuring some of the world's biggest artists.
Okay.
Yo, MTV Raps.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
I'm waiting for Cribs to show back up.
MTV Cribs. Those were all fake. Everybody who was on that
Here's where the
show
magic
admitted,
happens.
like, yeah, I just went over to my buddy's house. He's got this really cool thing.
CBS All Access originals to continue as Paramount Plus originals.
Okay.
So No Activity, Star Trek Discovery, Star Trek Lower Decks, Star Trek Picard. Stephen Colbert presents Tuning Out the News, The Good Fight, and Why Women Kill are all just moving
Okay.
to this new platform.
Oh, well, that makes me wonder then the younger thing then. Because if that doesn't sound like it's a moving thing then. Anyway.
Sports. You guys want to hear about sports?
Go.
Not really.
I'll do the up and down.
The NFL on CBS.
Nah.
The
No.
Masters.
Nah.
NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship.
Nah.
No.
PGA Tour.
Yeah.
No.
SEC on CBS.
No.
The PGA Championship.
No.
National Women's Soccer League.
Yeah.
Wait,
You-
PGA? Tiger got in an accident.
Poor Tiger.
He needs to recover.
I
Hope he's doing okay.
I hope he's doing okay. I'm not trying to
Oh, yeah. I heard that accident was
I
terrible.
wish violence on no one. Or injury.
I hope he gets better at that.
When was that? I hadn't heard about
Like
that.
2 days ago.
Yeah, like
He got
it
a
was,
car accident.
Really?
He had to be like
It was his
Life
last,
flighted?
he had to
this
be
last
he
week.
had to get like the jaws of life cut out.
Oh,
and
shit.
They put a
Yeah.
pin in his leg or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
It was a car accident and stuff. Like he's
Yeah.
got injured a lot. He's okay, I think though. So
Hope he's okay. Dang. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that.
You
You know it's weird. I like going and watching a game. I don't like watching on television.
really,
I don't
Yeah.
like either.
I
It might be
only
because like I played football, I never got to go to a football game, that I like going to a football game. I don't really like watching it on television.
I only like watching like 1 year's craziest clips
Well,
at a time. Like it's an 8-minute video,
Sure.
and it's just the craziest things that happened that year. and
Yeah,
that's
I
all.
mean,
Just the best
definitely,
bits cut out.
I like highlights. Like I'm subscribed to the sports subreddit where it's just like, hey, amazing feats of physical triumph. You know, like that's awesome to watch. I just don't really follow any specific sport. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sports fill every 2 years with the Olympics.
Sure. Yeah, I
The
get
summer
you.
and then the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Except for sumo.
Sure.
Sumo for life.
You're a tennis fan? Name every tennis player.
UEFA Championships League. There's a bunch of those. It's U.S. soccer.
Oh, okay.
There's some 3 other soccer ones that have Spanish names. I'm not sure if they'll be broadcasted in English and Spanish.
okay.
News, 60 Minutes, 48 Hours original The Lie Detector. It's a bunch of documentaries. I don't know if we want to go over those.
Nope.